You didn't get the memo. It's a Star Wars shirt night.
Oh no, I didn't. No, because I'm wearing my Geo Woodstock ambassador shirt. It's not May the 5th. What are you talking about?
You'll notice occasionally Scott and I will be unintentionally
creepily wearing the same thing.
Oh, you like that, are you? You like husband and husband.
That's right.
Look, you even drink at the same time as well. Look at this.
I was going to use my geocaching podcast. But it's in the dishwasher. Yeah. It's in the dishwasher. Oh my goodness!
All right.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us tonight. Cash or Coffee Night. Give us a call 808-468-7924. Talk about whatever you want.
If they do call in, Scott, they've got to bear with me because this is my first time. My first real live callers, because we didn't have any last week. We didn't have any callers last week. So we had talked about the going caching. That's it.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe.
Yeah.
You might get someone tonight. It's Cash or Coffee. You might.
Yeah. It'll break my my screener. My screener.
Screener.
I'm the screener. There's no H in screener.
Screener cherry. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm. That's the one. They're noticing that we're a bit early, Scott, too. Look at that.
Oh, we go live.
Notice.
We haven't started the show. We're just going live. We go live.
FF Skippy put his FTF on the comments an hour and a half ago.
An hour and a half ago?
Yeah. It was over an hour before the show started, and he puts his FTF on there.
Chad, speak.
Speak
again.
Park. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Let me hear you, see Michelle.
Yeah, Scott and Chad.
You're coming in considerably louder than Chad.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay. I can pull my down.
Coming out a little bit.
Your end.
I can pull my down. There you go. How's that? 1, 2, 1, 2. Scott and Chad.
Let me hear
Testing
you.
1, 2, 3.
Perfect. There you go. Okay.
There you go.
A little better. Maybe a little more.
Down more?
A little bit.
Down more?
I think he's...
No, because he's not. You got to talk the way you normally talk. You can't.
Yeah.
You got to talk like you talk.
Yeah.
I know I talk loud when I get started.
And you get animated as well. Like same with Josh. He gets really animated. And like, whoa. Yeah, but when he tests, he just goes, "Oh, testing."
You're right.
2, 1, 2.
You're right. Trust me. They'll tell us if you're low. Don't worry. All right, let's go live. Here we go. Everybody ready?
All right.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
You wanna know how to find it? Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. But come on, take a chance now. So go, geocache. And if you need help, we're right there in a flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. Uncover the stash on the Geocaching Podcast. The Geocaching Podcast.
Welcome, everyone. It's Wednesday. It's 8:30, which means it's once again time for the Geocaching Podcast. My name is Scott Bergs. Please welcome our first co-host, C. Michelle.
Yeah. G'day, Scott. G'day, Chad.
That's so adorable. And please welcome to my virtual left, my other co-host, Chad 427.
Howdy, y'all. It's that time again. So sit back, relax, and grab your coffee.
That's right, guys. Tonight's episode 830, recorded live on September 4th, 2024, is the September Cacher Coffee. The phone lines are now open, guys. You give us a call, 808-468-792. That is 808-GOT-SWAG. Oh, 7924. Excuse me. That's only gave you 6 numbers. That's 808-GOT-SWAG. And for your international calls, you can call us free via the web at internet. Oh, my God. You can call us free via the web at callinstudio.com/show/GCPC. This is what I get for trying to do 2 things at once, guys.
Mm-hmm.
This is literally what I get. I'm literally trying to put the banner on for the callers. There we go. And I'm thinking I know that part by heart, and apparently I didn't. But before we get to the show, guys, we got to talk about Patreon.
Gotta pay those bills.
Thank you, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, guys, Patreon. Guys,
I don't have an official prompt for that, by the way. It's just I throw that in there. So he expects it of me.
now I expect it. It's expected now. You can't just take it away. That's right, guys. There's two ways to help us out. First, you go to PayPal. It's paypal.me/thegeocaching podcast. You make a one-time donation. Doesn't matter what it is. It goes straight to the bills. Or Craig, you join Patreon. See,
Yes, like me.
I flipped it up there. I called
You
Chad.
get anything with that?
Yes, I do get anything with that. Thanks for asking, Chad. You get stickers and coins and pat decks and pins. You get the end of the year patron giveaway show. We just give stuff away. Give it away. Bleh. Just empty the prize closet. That's what we do. Free. You also get all this extra good stuff. We're going on I'm gonna get some video coming up. I'm just gonna get some good video. Craig, you gotta throw some video. Come on, you gotta have extra stuff that you make.
Do you want me to chuck you some stuff? I can chuck you some stuff.
Don't chuck it to me. Chuck it up on Patreon, man.
Yeah, but I'll chuck it to you. Then you can put it on Patreon.
All right, chuck it to me. I'll throw it on Patreon.
Yeah, I'll chuck it to you. You can put it on Patreon. There you go.
No, you gotta have
for,
extra.
right?
That's what stuff left on the cutting room floor is for, my friend.
Fair
So
enough. I've got
guys,
plenty of that.
Yeah, so guys, you want to join Patreon and see the stuff C-Michelle doesn't want to put on his channel. You go to patreon.com. That's patreon.com/the-geocaching podcast.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Cachly. Cachly is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline features, including filtered searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cachly has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at cachly.com. That's CACHLY.com.
You didn't say H, Chad.
H.
There you go. Tonight, we're also sponsored by Logwork. Logwork are the creators of the fantastic logbook, made with genuine Write in the Rain paper. The logbook designed for the micro containers of the present and future, geared towards the hider who would rather go cache and do cache maintenance. Find them at logwork.com. That's LOGWERK.com.
Yeah, it's also brought to you by FTF Geocacher Magazine. FTF Geocacher is the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. With 6 issues a year, FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios, and milestones. Geocaching events, tail trails, I get that one wrong all the time, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com. That's ftfgeocacher, one word.com.
Yeah, that's a bit of a tongue twister on there.
What? Trail Tales? Yeah.
Yeah. And by the Maxed's Body Company. Maxed's Body Company makes handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Be Gone soap, itch spray, and 2-cent choices of bug spray are all great for outdoor enthusiasts like geocachers. At Maxed's Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find them at maxedsbody.com. That's MACSUDSBODY.com.
And by Practical Geocaching. Practical Geocaching sells utility items for geocaching. Our items are made in the USA, and they always provide free shipping. Find them at practicalgeocaching.com. That's PRACTICAL geocaching.com.
And Arted Crafted. Arted Crafted creates unique geocaching themed tees and custom designs for you or your geocaching group, with adult sizes ranging from small to 5XL. If you have an idea for a shirt design and cannot find it, then you've gone to the right place. Give them an opportunity to show you how they can enhance your caching experience with your own custom design. Visit them at artedcrafted.com. That's ARTEDCRAFTED.com.
And by pattags.com. For all your swag and pat tag needs, visit our website to get creative help, to trade or log tags, or to purchase your own personalized pat tags. With over 50,000 tags to collect, pattags.com is everything you need to start your pat tag obsession. Visit them at PATHTHES.com.
There you go. And by Geocaching Adventures, LLC. Geocaching Adventures is a full-service travel agency specializing in creating the ultimate worldwide geocaching adventure for cachers and non-cachers alike. What could be better than having your geocaching bucket list vacation all planned and led by a traveling expert? Learn more by visiting them at geocachingadventuresllc.com. That's geocachingadventuresllc.com.
And finally, by GeoGo. Go caching with GeoGo, the geocaching app for Android that includes a Whereago player, trackable scanner, companion watch app, and county finds database. If you are an advanced geocacher, GeoGo helps with powerful features like nearby cache notifications, optimized routes, offline mode, bulk TB logging, and much more. Learn more by visiting them at, ready for this, geogo.com. That's GEOOH-go.com.
And as always, Chad, you can find links to our sponsors on our website or
in our show notes.
in our show notes. That's right. That's correct. So we do it. There's not really any news and emails. We're just obviously this is a Cash or Carvey, so we plug it right into all that. So we could just get right into it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start tonight. I think Chad started last. I don't remember who started last month. I don't know. I'll start. Did you see? I just saw this literally an hour and a half ago. The geocaching on Facebook has an Adventure Lab survey. Chad, did you see this?
You know, I'm not on social medias.
So you didn't see it. So
No.
basically, guys,
I get my social media information from you.
So basically, guys, if you go to Geocaching, the actual account on Facebook, they have an Adventure Lab survey. You get screened first. You have to answer a series of screener questions, and then if they pick you, you get paid for an interview, which is kind of cool. I filled it out. I'm assuming Craig filled it out. I can't imagine you wouldn't fill it out.
I'm too busy, Scott. I'm too busy.
Yeah.
I
If you want to see more information, guys, just go to the Geocaching Facebook page. And it was in my feed. So if you follow Geocaching, it should show up in your feed eventually.
Nice.
But I thought that was interesting. Like, hell, man, I'll take money to give my rants about Adventure Labs. I
Well,
want to
I
pay
don't
me
think
to.
it's just about your rants, Scott. What it is
I like
actually
it.
you go. No, but you fill in the form. What it is actually a job. So you fill in a form, and once you fill in that form, you go through the screener process. And once they screen you, if they then pick you to be an Adventure Lab creator, then they pay you to be a creator.
I usually make it to round 2 when I go to job interviews. So I usually
you don't get paid. You don't get paid until you become a creator.
That's fine.
That's the thing. And it's
I
down the
make
bottom.
I make good ones. I have good
I haven't
adventure.
done any of yours yet.
You're not in Chicago. I have
Ah,
good ones.
one day.
My listeners have done mine. They're good.
Well, I gave him the idea for one of them. So his best one,
Which one is that?
the John Hughes one.
Oh, the John Hughes movie ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have another one that I might do a part 2 on. More John Hughes movies, movie locations. But yeah, I got one at Wrigley Field. All the statues around Wrigley Field. I got one of those. So yeah. Anyway, I thought that was interesting though.
Yeah.
That they have that going on. That my only gripe with Adventure Labs, I have one gripe. One. That's it. And it's a minor gripe. Is that I want to be emailed if somebody does my Adventure Lab. That's it. I get emailed if someone does my cache. Why can't I get emailed if someone does my Adventure Lab?
You do. You can get an email if they've completed the whole Adventure Lab and they leave a review.
If they
You get
leave a review.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But otherwise, you don't get one if they don't leave a review.
No.
So there you
I
go.
know anyway.
So at most, I give them the stars. Maybe on a rare occasion, I will actually leave a
I don't think
review.
I've ever left a review. I do stars. I do give them stars.
Yeah.
I've never left a review. No.
Do you want some hot off the press news about Adventure Labs, Scott and Chad?
I just gave you hot off the press.
No, some more.
Oh,
If you're going to Geo Woodstock next year in Morgantown, West Virginia, they've got a brand new, or it's coming out soon, a brand new art thing as well, where it actually shows full shape, and it's the largest geo art of Adventure Labs in the Northern Hemisphere. So that
how many are there?
I don't know exact numbers because I only just heard about it like half an hour ago.
Wow, that's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
So I've been asked twice to donate an Adventure Lab.
Mhm.
So I don't know if it's to this one or not, but for an Adventure Lab Geo Art.
Mm.
So it's in the area. So I said no, thank you. I've got plans on both times. So
yeah, we have one out in DeKalb, Illinois, by NIU, Northern Illinois University. It's like there's 20. There's 20, and it says it makes an I and an L for Illinois. But then now they're working on one in the city in Chicago. And this is actually pretty cool. It's all of the loop station, all of the like the loop, the train, the L, all the stations of the loop. And so like it makes a Chicago star. You guys know that iconic Chicago, the Chicago flag, got the 5 stars on it. And it's got like that iconic Chicago star is what it is. It's actually kind of cool.
nice.
Yeah, so they got that coming out too. That'll be kind of.
Do you
cool.
have to ride the train? Do you have to ride the train to each station?
You don't. You're supposed to, but you
You
don't.
should.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you should. That'd be a good one.
I mean, I've got one at Midway Airport. Where oh my god, I got another one. I got one at Midway too. Jeez, I got one at Midway Airport, which is a smaller airport in Chicago. And that one you could literally do from outside. You don't even have to
Hmm.
be at the airport. You could be on the
Yeah.
road. It's a really tiny airport, so it's like, there's literally a road right next to it, and you could be on the road and do it.
Yeah.
So at least O'Hare, you have to be like in O'Hare,
And,
not
yeah,
at least
Yeah.
like near O'Hare. Like you can't
Yeah.
because O'Hare is so big.
I haven't been to Midway in years.
Yeah, it's a tiny.
I've got
Been to
I've got an
O'Hare
airport
many,
one.
many times.
I got Miami. I got Miami Airport.
Oh, nice. I've been to Miami Airport. Did I not do it? Was it you?
It gets hit so many times. I don't know.
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't read
no.
them all. I wouldn't even know if you did mine or not because you don't leave a
I don't
review.
live No. How old is it? How old is it?
It's 2 years old now. 2.5 years old.
I went with Cody.
Yeah.
I went with Aaron, and we went to Key West on a caching trip.
That was
And
about two and a
Was
half
that
years ago.
now, I can't remember if there was an adventure lab in the Miami airport. I can't remember.
Well, there is now. If you haven't done it before, then you can do it now. It's mine.
I'm going back to Miami.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Oh, look, Tippy says I have a Miami airport lab also.
Oh, there you
Maybe it's
go.
his I did.
No, I've got one too there. So I don't know who did which. I think I did mine first. But anyway, we won't worry about it. You can do more than one at an airport.
Anyway,
Yep.
guys, anybody you got to talk about something, give us a call. 808-468-7924, 808 swag. Give us a call. Let's talk about something. Anything you want to talk about. All right, I'm going to go to Chad.
Okay, so over the weekend, I got my 9,000th cache find.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, it was a webcam cache at Pier 39 in San Francisco. So now I have 11 icons at official milestones. So
Wow, nice.
a traditional, multi, an event, mystery, letterbox, Earth Cache, Mega, Virtual Ceto, Where I Go, and webcam.
Nice.
So I'm gonna see if I can get like a
Cache.
no, I've already
Who's
burned. I've already found the only
Block
two
party.
active ape
Block
caches.
party.
So, it's possible that a Giga could come up. It's possible that I might be able to get it at a adventure maze, GPS maze.
What about what about the block party?
They're not going to do any more block parties.
Yes,
Oh yes, will that be a set? Will they be giving out the block party
I
icons?
think
for
they're
that?
giving away the block party icon. Yes.
Okay, that would mean I would need to get 1,000 caches sometime before
In
a
365 days before a mega. Yeah. Well, bust your tuchus and see what you can do, man.
It's gonna be I'll reach 1,000. I'm 99% certain I'll reach 1,000 this year, but hitting 1,000 is hard for me. Typically, in the typical year.
1,000? Oh, come on!
1,000.
I've already hit 1,000 this year. I'm like 13. Come on, man. Do better.
I'm somewhere over 800. Not sure exactly where.
And you go to megas. I've been to one mega this year. Uno mega.
I've only been to one mega this year so far.
Uno mega. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome, dude. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you.
That's a kind of cool stat to have right there. So it's how many? They're all different icons.
All 11 different icons so far. There's a challenge. I've seen several challenges. The most I've seen was requiring 10 icons at milestones, official milestones, and so I've got 11 right now. I'm gonna keep going as long as I can find them, but they're running pretty thin right now.
What are
the potential icons to get?
Oh yeah,
because they tend to be at very specific times or events, type of things that are left.
I get it. Yes, I understand. Nice, dude. Well done. Yeah, I'm gonna hit some. Craig's on a call. I'm going to. Me and Cody are going on a trip this weekend. We're gonna go do Cody's for Cody to get 48 states. The continental. He needs New Mexico, so we're driving out. I need Oklahoma and New Mexico, so we're driving out this weekend. We're gonna hit 4 cache across Americas. We're gonna hit Illinois, Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri. All those cache across Americas we're gonna hit. Oklahoma's oldest, which he doesn't have either. The Missouri Geocache, gonna hit that. Gonna hit that one.
What's that?
The Geocache. You know what a Geocache are?
No.
I don't even have time to get in there with you. The little survey markers, the geocaching survey markers, there's only like 5 in the world.
Okay.
Offline. We'll talk about it offline.
Gotcha.
And that'll give me 2 new states. So I'll have 46 states. And then me and Shane are going to go to Vegas in November for over Thanksgiving. And then I'm going to get California and Arizona for 48. I'll lock in the continental United States.
Nice.
In November. So yeah, so going on a trip with road trip with Cody this weekend. It's going to be fun. Get out of here. Get out of Illinois. And
Sounds like fun.
see the country for a little bit. Can be fun. We do have some calls here now that he's back. We got looks like we've got, is that Connecticut? I'm saying. Well, we know Connecticut. Skip. Hi. That's allowed. What's up? Hello.
Go Adventure Lab.
Oh, hi. There he is. What now?
So I said going back to Adventure Lab.
Okay, let's go back to Adventure Labs. What's up? Okay, let's go back. What's up?
Yes. Yesterday I completed my 366 calendar for Adventure Labs.
Get out of
Oh,
town. Are you
wow.
serious?
Oh, wow.
Who does that? How what? You must be literally. I dare you to put that challenge out. I dare you. Like, who does that? How?
Well, I don't know. I did.
God, it must be nice to be retired. It must be nice. Wow,
Hmm.
that's
Oh,
dude. That's
come on.
awesome. That's fantastic.
That.
That is fantastic. I can't even fathom doing that. Like, I don't even know that many Adventure Labs. I've done all the ones in my area. Like, there's not even around me. So kudos to you.
Well, there's 2. You don't have to answer them all right at the same time.
Oh, so you're
Oh.
doing one a day. Oh, you're doing one a day. Oh, come on, dude. Really? That's terrible. Terrible. GSM times 2 would not be
Well,
happy with you. I just want you to know that.
So he he's going out there and opening up the answers to all 5 of them and going back.
Oh
home.
yeah, he's opening them. Then
Oh,
he
yeah.
drives home. And this next day, blink done, blink done, blink. Yeah, well done, sir.
That's right.
Yes,
then you're
GSM
talking
times 2 is just
about,
shaking his head in disagreement when he has his head down, just shaking his head at you. That's all he's doing.
Hey, we play the game. Play the game, right, Chad?
That's right.
Dude, I don't judge. I love you. I don't judge you.
I'm not judging. I'm
I
just
love you. I
commenting,
don't judge you at all.
just observing.
GSM times 2 judges. I don't judge. He does. I don't judge you. Let him judge you. Yes.
That's Scott. At least that's still at minimum 1 a week, though. Still.
You know what I'm gonna do? By
Yeah.
the way, I'm gonna. You know what? Just for giggles, for S's and giggles, I'm gonna bring GSM times 2 in. Hey, what's up, buddy? Are you shaking your head at him?
Well, I am taking my firefighter Skippy half bag and throwing it in the trash.
Hey now.
How dare you?
I knew he wouldn't be happy
Okay.
with you. I knew it. So yeah, Skippy didn't know I had GSM times 2 in the queue, did he? He didn't know. Yes. Skip, well done, buddy. That's impressive. I don't care how you did it. I love you. So I'm okay
Yeah.
with it. Skip, you be well, all right?
Thanks.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, guys.
Later.
Bye.
All right, Scott, it's all you, kid. What's going on, man?
Hey, just wanted to give you guys a little update on our collecting our fuel units.
Oh,
short,
yes.
Abbreviation.
Yes, thank you.
FUs. We're moving right along since they extended it. We would have missed.
Like
We would have
extended.
We would have missed
Extended.
by 750,000.
Really?
But
Yeah.
we're way ahead now.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course we are.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah.
Probably should make our 15 million tomorrow or the next day for sure.
And then we'll get the icon, or not the icon. Excuse me, the
The badge.
badge. Thank you.
Souvenir.
Nice.
So maybe this would be a fun thing to do in the chat. Type in what you think our final numbers will be.
Okay, chat room. What do you
Yeah,
think
there
the
you go.
final numbers will be? The final number? What do we have? One more week?
The final number on Sunday the 8th.
Oh, it's on
When
this
they
Sunday. This
fill
coming-
that
oh,
in,
it's gonna be
what is that
16-2.
number going to be?
16-2. That's my guess.
16-2. Okay.
That's my guess.
What are you going to give the closest person, Scott? Are you going to give him anything?
No.
You know, I could throw a link in the chat room that would let them look at the spreadsheet.
Yeah, go ahead. Absolutely. I'm
yeah.
okay with that.
We're currently at 15,785 as of Tuesday.
Really?
So I'll throw a link in the chat, and we'll cut you guys later.
Thanks, guy. You be well, buddy.
So by the way,
Oh,
I put
yeah.
in the chat
Oh,
room
okay.
16,200,001.
And
You gotta do the Bob Barker
Price is Right.
Price
you
is
went, you
Right.
went Price is Right number there.
we went Price is Right. I was thinking 16.2 actually was what I was thinking as well.
You said $1, Bob. $1.
$1.
Bob.
But in all seriousness, Scott, chat,
Yes.
seriousness, what do you
Yes.
think of the goalpost being moved out by a week because we didn't
Well,
make it?
So I had it in the show notes there. So I had said Cosmic Quest got extended a week for the participation trophy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it looks like we missed the original goal by about 3 days.
Yeah.
So by the way, I got my 100-point souvenir
Oh,
on
well done.
Friday.
Nice. Well
There
done.
you go.
Well done, sir.
I got mine
hey,
on Friday as well.
oh, well done to you
Nice.
too,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
It
How
might
did
have
you get
been
your final ones, Chad?
I ran
final
down. So Friday, I had a recharge day, so a day off. I was wanting to get the Pier 39 one on that day. Instead, I wound up going down and grabbing 2 counties that are not too far south of me, grabbing a bunch of number of virtuals, puzzles that I had solved, multis, and some lab caches in the 2 counties that I hadn't had before, and then on Saturday went with a friend, a couple of friends, to get my 9,000th and 2 more counties that I didn't have. So now all my central counties to California, north central counties are complete. So I've got 42 out of 58 counties.
Nice. Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
You'll never guess how I got mine. My last 5 points required. Sitting at home, not even logging trackables. No, favorite points coming through on my caches. So there you go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Let him
Yeah,
do it.
I kept on seeing favorite points pop in there and giving me points as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think I was something like 8 away on my on Friday. So I got it pretty early in that Friday.
Yeah, I did it.
Very
I think Midwest is when I got mine.
Oh yeah. Of course. You do the adventure labs at Midwest and you get them all already done.
Oh yeah,
Maybe that's what
200.
Yeah, he had like 350 points from that.
Crazy.
Yeah. That's what Skippy could do. Just go to Midwest, for instance, just open up all the adventure labs
Yeah,
and then
They're-
take them all
they're still
home
there.
and then
You
do
can
one
go
a
do them.
day.
They're there.
Yeah, so there you go.
All right, Craig, it's to you, sir. To you.
To me. Well, I've already spoken about the ambassador stuff because I'm an ambassador, proud ambassador for Geo Woodstock next year, and I'm wearing the shirt as well. See, there we go.
Oh, is that
Okay.
the ambassador shirt?
Yeah. So there's all side events now starting up from now until the end of the year in all different states across the US. I'm hosting one here in New Jersey later on in the year, but they're everywhere from Wyoming. A lot along the eastern seaboard, I'll be honest. A lot around in Wyoming and Wyoming. There's one in Wyoming, in West Virginia, all that as well. So yeah. So
Is it like a
keep
halfway
an
to
eye
bash kind of thing? Is it like that, like the halfway to bash ones that come out? Like
I think so. They're hosted by the ambassadors as well, and you'll find that if you go to one, that you'll get one of these little tokens, these little nickels, wooden nickels. I can't even. There we go. Focus.
There it is. It's in fact.
There it is. And it's a little wooden nickel with XXI written on it, Geo Woodstock. If you take this nickel to Geo Woodstock as well, this becomes like a raffle ticket for prizes as well. So, so there you go. So we've got out. We've got cards to give out and whatnot as well. So, yes,
Very
get
nice.
yourself an event, a Geo Woodstock event. Wild and Wonderful, they're called.
Nice.
Mm.
Chad, to you, sir.
Sorry, I was logging my wheel attend to the Geo Woodstock. I realized I hadn't logged a wheel attend.
Make sure you say that you saw it, you heard it on the GCPC as well. 'cause
I
they're
heard it on the
watching Wheel of Ten.
GCPC.
Heard on the GCPC.
So August is over, so the water and nautical theme is out of here, and now we're on to sneaky camouflage. But isn't that every month?
I know, sneaky camouflage. Like, isn't that what we're supposed to do?
Yeah.
Well, because camouflage can be anything. It doesn't have to be like the whole green and actual camo. Camouflage could be an electrical socket. You know what I mean? Like
it can be
camouflage
extra,
to be in the
extra
area.
sneaky.
Mhm.
Yeah. So it doesn't have to be
Putting a
camouflage.
nano in the woods for Scott Burke says sneaky camouflage.
Right?
Paint it brown, the same color
Yeah,
as
same
the
color
tree
as
that
the
you put it in.
Hey, Chad and
Mhm.
Craig. So we updated our logo. As people have noticed, I've got it all across social media. It's got on the website. The shirt is now in the shop. So guys, any of you that have a anybody out there that has a one of our t-shirts, and thank you for purchasing our t-shirts, highly appreciated. Anybody who has a t-shirt and you have the host t-shirt, the new host t-shirt is in the show. So it's got me, Chad, and Craig. It's in there. So Craig, I expect you to buy one and wear it daily. But yeah, and if you want to
come,
what
is it going to come before this weekend? Because I start
no,
my road trip this
not
weekend.
disclosed. No, not disclosed. So yeah, I know I was lazy and just got around to doing it this weekend. Over the weekend, I finally got around to doing it. But yeah, so if you want a new host shirt, you can get one. And yeah, and the shirts are obviously, as always, shirts are really cheap. They're like $12. We make no money off the shirts. I'm not there to make money. It's there for you guys to help promote the show. So if you guys want a shirt, they are super cheap and they are super comfy. And
I gotta get me a new host t-shirt.
there you go. Chad's buying one as we speak. So yeah. So yeah, guys, you can just go to geocachingpodcast.com and then click on the shop. I think it's shop button, if I remember correctly. Or store button, shop or store. I can't remember. Right at the top. You can't miss it. So yeah, new host shirt. It's updated in the store.
I still wear my hoodie. I still got my hoodie, my GCPC hoodie from like
and look,
2 years
weirdly,
ago.
now you're on the show. How weird is that?
I know. But I'll just let you know, I really appreciate the fact that I was a patron at the time, and you get a discount on the sort of.
And if you're a patron, you do get a discount already
There you
on
go.
that cheap shirt. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. See?
Yeah.
See?
I mean, I've said, guys,
I've-
everything in that store is no money. Like it's all bare. It is the lowest minimum they're making to make. I'm sure they make a couple bucks, but like whatever they charge me, I charge you. Like the same thing.
You know what? The most shirts that I see out there is that one that you made, that the geocaching is fun. Wee, that one.
Yeah.
I see that a lot.
Yeah.
I see that a lot.
Well, there's a story. It's a funny story behind it. That was my log. I had a log. I was on a power trail and I logged that like 300 times, no, 200 times. That was my copy and paste log was geocaching is fun. Yeah, and that's the exact same amount of ease, same amount of exclamation points. Yeah, that was my log. I know.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
I've seen them so many events.
Yeah, you don't own one. Shame on you. Come on, man. It's a good one.
No, I don't wear that sort of type of attire.
So, Craig, Chad's purchasing. Craig, to you.
Well, to me, I'm going to go back again to Geo Woodstock because there's more information that's come out as well. And that is there's going to be a new Geo Tour, official Geo Tour in Morgantown, West Virginia that's coming out. Yes, a real Geo Tour that you can do for Geo Woodstock next year as well. It's coming out beforehand, of course. So if
it's an official one,
before,
it's going to have a coin with a coin and everything.
We didn't get told the exact specifications tonight, but I did say, it's a possibility where there will be something like a coin, etc., for it as well, because it's part of the Morgantown, committee. So there you go. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
love those. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Jim Stark says, "Can we get a Wii shirt with a bigger font?" But then it won't. It's literally one word. That's the whole point. Jim. Bigger font. Should I call it the Stark shirt and I'll make it in a bigger font for the old people so they can it's what's that called? What are those books called? For the large font books.
What? Now you're showing your age, Scott. I didn't even know that.
And yeah, because I can't. No, I worked in a bookstore when I was in college, and I can't think of the name of the type of book. There's certain books that come out, like usually on New York Times bestsellers and stuff like that. They make two books. They make the regular book, okay, like the regular book, but they also make books for older people. And it's large print. That Jim knows. Jim knows. Large print. Yes. So Jim needs the large print. Jim needs the large print T-shirt.
I like Houston, Texas Dave's old fart font. That's my font.
Yes. The Reader's Digest has them. What has the large print? Yes. So yes, the Wii shirt.
Well, Scott, what else has been happening with you then, apart from if you were asking, Chad and I, what about you? You got anything else for us? Didn't you just go a trip away?
Anything else on my list? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's up. What Chad's next?
You didn't. You skipped yourself.
No, I didn't.
Didn't you?
No, he skipped me because I was ordering my T-shirt.
Oh, that's right. And logging your will attend. So there you go. That's
and logging my will attend. Yeah. So so I got another one here. We got a new souvenir coming up. World Postcard Day. I didn't even know there was such a thing. Well, there's so many world blah 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 days.
Everything.
Anyways, is coming up, and we're excited to announce a new souvenir to mark the occasion. Celebrate us by posting an attended log or on any event between September 29th to October 5th, 2024. And I will have attended at least 7 events during that time period. So I think I might get it.
I gotta find one. I gotta find one.
That's only a couple of days, and it's only event only. You can't. It's not an actual find a cache.
Yeah.
See, they should have said find a letterbox cache. That would make sense for a post.
They gave enough time to create your own event. If you're not going to a mega or something, create your own event and show up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they do keep it. Oh my God, you're right. You can create your own event. Is that enough time? Can you create a whatchamacallit?
Yeah, it's 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks before the event.
When is it? What are the weeks?
September 29th through October 5th. So, which
so
is basically the week coming up into going caching event through that weekend. So
September 29th.
No excuses, people.
Through the 5th.
Go to going caching and
I was going to say, just got to go
definitely
in caching. Exactly. I'm going. Chad's
Are you going to going caching?
Yeah.
I know you were teasing. I might have to make a event. Because there's nothing near me. Okay, to me, I already talked about the trip, Chad. Craig, you were on the phone.
Oh, see, I missed out being on the phone.
You missed out. Damn it. It's part of being the screener. Sorry, man. So, Chad, Craig may not know about this. Chad, you are not going to believe this.
What's that?
To you, dude. Well, actually, no, because it's in the show notes. Guys, I know a lot of you know what I'm talking about because a lot of people watch this. Chad, in 2016, I took a Fisher-Price man attached to a travel bug, and I tried to get Mark in Nottingham, England. Do you recall?
I remember that.
It took 2.5 years to get there. It traveled 21,000 miles, and it made it to Mark. Okay.
Finally.
Then I said, "What are you going to do with it?" He's like, "Let's get it back to you." Yeah. So Mark, in January of 2019, he placed it in the cache to get back to me in Chicago. This is 2019. It is now 2024. Okay. It sat in a cache forever. And then that cache got muggled. Okay. It got muggled in 2021 was the last time it hasn't been seen in 3 years.
I blame COVID.
I blame COVID. I get a hit. I get a freaking hit on it. I haven't marked it. I marked it. I marked it gone. I get a hit. We found it in a forest in Thurlaston, England. They found it in a forest in Thurlaston.
I wonder if someone picked it up, slapped it in their bag, and didn't zip it up, and it fell out.
We have brought it to Spain so that a friend can take it to the U.S. from here. Have a good trip.
Wow.
Mind
Nice.
blown. So
Yeah.
he is my little. We've talked about him numerous times on this show over the years.
Mm-hmm.
He is. I know because a lot of people are watching it. So like mind blown. That like, and she's even sent a picture of him, and he looks adorable, and he's wearing a little scarf. He's adorable. He's got a little scarf on.
Did you put the
guys,
scarf on him?
if you want to see him, he is TB27NNM. That is TB27NNM. I think you could look at it, can't you? Isn't that how you do that? Can you see it, Jim?
Hmm.
Can you see it
Yeah.
that way? Okay.
Oh, TB. So I need to get to the page. I wasn't prepared. TB.
Oh, TB27, N as in Nancy, N as in Nancy, M as in Mary. Yes. Does that work?
No, that wasn't it.
That's not it.
TB2.
Seven-
TB 27 nanometer.
27 NNM.
Oh, 2 N's.
2 N's. NN.
There we go. Ah, that one.
Do you see it now?
Yeah. So the yep.
Yeah, he's adorable. He's got a little scarf on. He's so crazy that
Sweet.
like years went by. Years, and it was in the forest, and someone found it. I knew what it was. That's even the most amazing part.
But yeah,
Is that a cacher found it in the forest? What's the odds of that?
well, it's probably the only people that are walking through that
in
forest.
that area? Yeah, as catchers.
But you got to think that someone either like tossed it in their pocket or something, and they were walking along and
Crazy.
it fell out.
I hope to God it gets back here. That would be amazing if I can get
Yeah,
it.
that would be
That it
pretty
took
amazing.
2.5 years to get to Mark, and it would take, what is that? God, 2019 to 2020, at least 2025. You know.
So 6 years.
Mhm.
Oh my God! Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna let it go again if it goes out. If I get it back, it ain't going back out again.
My
So,
best
yeah.
trackable, I was gonna say my best trackable story as well was that I personally, when I first came to Jersey, like 4 years ago, I was walking through and they have the, what do you call it, the garage sales here, the whatever. What do you call them, garage sales? I'm sure you
Yeah.
call them garage sales.
Garage sales, yard sales, whatever.
Yard sale, same thing. So as I'm going through, out of the corner of my eye, I see it. There it is, a trackable, like on the table with the trackable bug, like the, what do you call it, the code and the actual dog tag. Went up. I said, how much? He said, $1. I said, okay. Gave him $1 for it. Had a look. Yeah, it's been missing for 4 or 5 years. And same thing. I messaged the owner. I said, I found it. It was in a yard sale. And he said, I said, what do you want me to do? He goes, just put it back in a cache. I went, okay. So I went and put it in a nice cache. So there you go.
Back
Yeah.
again.
Nice.
Did a video, of course. Did a video of it, of course.
That happened to me. I had a Han and Carbonite Lego. Okay. And I had it in the cache. It went missing. And then years later, a woman emailed me and says, I found this in my son's drawer. What do you want me to do with it? I said, throw it in the cache.
Yeah.
She threw it in the cache, muggled.
Oh, that's true.
Like, okay, well, it wasn't meant to be. I wasn't supposed to have it anyway. Okay, fine. Yep. So yeah, so the Fisher Price man, guys, back in action. I'm so excited for that. Hopefully he makes it. I'd love for him to make it home, but I thought that was amazing that he is back in action after all these years. We thought he was dead, so it's nice. Chad, to you, sir.
Oh, all I got is another trackable story. My ship-shaped Ford, but the very first trackable that I ever sent out, and it had a mission, but I didn't like put a tag or anything on it.
Mhm.
And the mission was to visit Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It has still never visited Indianapolis Motor Speedway, but I dropped it off at a Travel Bug hotel. After I think I wound up taking it to Turkey, Germany, and back to the U.S. And so I put a little bit of miles on it, and then I dropped it off at a Travel Bug hotel at Houston's international airport, and it got picked up the next day and went to Germany.
Oh, where trackables go to die.
Or trackables go to die. And the guy had like 137 fines or something.
Goodbye.
Something like that.
Goodbye.
But he had been doing it for like
Bye-bye.
5 years, so he's like this occasional casher.
Vacation cashier is what they're called.
Right. And I pinged him a couple times and never responded. After about 4 years, I thought it's gone, and they'll never get back up. Then he actually hit a couple more caches and dropped it in a cache.
You're kidding.
Oh.
It goes missing for another 2 years. and then it pops up and gets dropped in the very first Giga event in Germany.
Oh, it's gone again.
And then I thought it was gone again. A month later, not only did someone log it, but she's my friend that lived a few miles away from me in Houston.
No way.
And I sent a message like, Donna, do not send this back. Her cache name is Kirby Docs. Do not send this back out. Say I want it at the next event. And so I got it at the next event, and I put this time I laminated and put specific instructions on a card and drilled it through the Hot Wheels. It's 32 Ford Hot Wheels, so that if someone's not going to steal the Hot Wheels, someone is going to be able to read the thing, and I put it back out there. It went back to friggin' Germany.
Oh no!
That thing has put on 85,000 miles now, but it is still going in Germany.
Yeah, you gotta like Germany. Man.
So it just travels around the world.
It's around the world. Yeah, I know. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Craig, to you, sir.
Yeah. I was going to say all this travel bug talk. Maybe we should actually do a show just on travel bugs, Scott.
Well, that's ironically, we'll find out about that, won't we? To you, Craig.
Me. Okay. All I'm going to say is that my car is finally getting fixed properly tomorrow. I know.
For anybody who doesn't know, he's a nomad. He travels a lot, which is going to be interesting. Since he's hosting a podcast, a live podcast, it's going to be interesting to see how this.
Yeah,
works.
you'll see. So next week, this won't be the same background for next week because I leave on Sunday. My trip is from New Jersey, and basically it's a round trip. New Jersey to Fort Worth, Texas, because there's some big Munzie events happening in Fort Worth, Texas, and then coming back around for going caching there in Rome, Georgia, before coming back to New Jersey. Probably around 4.5, 5 weeks in total. I live and breathe and eat and drink in my car, so I've got it fully decked out. I'm going to have a video on it, in the first week. So next week, sometime I'll put a video out there as well to show, because I've pulled out everything from the back. So it's a Ford Explorer, and so the back two rear seats all they've gone. All the seats are gone. I've got a full lay down bed there. I've got even a pull out kitchen, fridge, the lot. Mm-hmm. So I leave on Sunday.
Make 2 videos. Make one for your channel. Make one for our channel.
Oh, look at you. We want more. You want more. With me dropping all the F-bombs whenever I drop the camera or something, that's one I'll give for you. So there you go.
I don't swear in my videos, do I? Don't think I swear in the video.
No. But that's the only times that's the only times I cut out my video, because normally I just let it go. Scott.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how that works, if we can pull that off.
Another $800 for this new part for the car for tomorrow. So there you go. Yeah.
Man alive. So, kind of interesting email, guys. Last thing we'll talk about. From Skyleaf. Skyleaf says, I did a bit of investigating into some geocaching data recently, and I think it could potentially make some good discussion. For context, about 2 years ago, I started a streak to work on the various streak challenges that exist. I'd often check Project GC to see where I rank within my home state of Minnesota, but it seems the bar to clear here seems so high compared to other states. I wanted to see if my thoughts actually had some basis, so I took some time to gather the top 30 geostreaks from each U.S. state via Project GC and put them all in a spreadsheet to see which state had the best streakers on average. A few things weren't surprising, such as California being first by a wide margin, but as I filled it out more and more, things began to surprise me. My initial thought were justified when I saw Minnesota ranked fourth out of 50 behind just California, Michigan, and Texas, despite being 22nd in population. A few other things were surprising, such as New Mexico and Idaho ranking much higher than expected, and states like Massachusetts and South Carolina ranking much lower than expected. I wondered what caused this for a while, but couldn't come up with any simple answer. I thought it would be pretty directly correlated to population, but those aforementioned anomalies had me thinking otherwise. I was wondering what you thought about this, if perhaps it has more to do with the amount of public land, population density, etc. With a link to the Google Doc of his crazy stat sheet, which is crazy. Anyway, why don't you guys share that in the chat room if you have not? Crazy. You see this thing?
Sure.
Crazy stat sheet. Guys, if you are at work, it is in the show notes. Go to geocachingpodcast.com, go to the show, go to the show notes. It's in the show notes. It's a crazy, crazy, crazy. So what do you guys think of this? The top 30 geostreaks. Okay, so number 1 is California. Number 2 is Michigan. 3, Texas. 4, Minnesota. 5, Arizona. 6, Washington. 7, Oregon. 8, Ohio. 9, Illinois. 10, Florida. I'll do the top 10.
Top 10.
Illinois is in the top 10. How about that? What do you think about that? What's the reason behind this, guys?
Well, you got to put it in context as well. You've got to put number 1 population of the actual population of geocaches, then the population of actual geocaches as well, like the actual containers.
Well, I mean, so Texas doesn't surprise me. Yeah, Texas doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
It's huge. Texas and California are huge. Doesn't shock me.
Because this is the average of the top 30 geostreakers in each state. You see.
Yeah, it's the average streak that they got going. So so the numbers can be easily skewed by if you got several people that have been doing it for over 5,000 days straight, which California has one that's over 6,000, two that are in the 5,000 region. So
that pumps it up.
That pumps it up. So it's so you can't divide it by the number of people in the state, in my opinion, and get a number here. But it's quite impressive, actually.
That number 1 guy moves to another state, California, I think drops. Yeah. He moves to Michigan, California drops.
Yeah, and just for everyone's information too, 49th and 50th is Hawaii, and Wyoming is last, bringing up the rear. So
Wyoming. Oh my God. Wyoming's the number 1 cacher with streak is 184.
Yeah.
No, that's DC. Wyoming is 589.
Wyoming is 589.
You got to think in Wyoming, you really don't have a huge number of caches. I almost cashed out the state. No, I didn't almost cash out the state, but my time there is I picked up a fair number of caches in Jackson Hole out of how many they have in a short period of time. So
I mean, but Mississippi is 377. That's the number 1 cacher in Mississippi for streak. It's 370. That's not a lot. I mean, it's a lot. It's over a year, but it's more than I have.
Yeah, but you don't want to cache in the summer in Mississippi. I mean,
North Dakota, which is
so
has 877.
I'm surprised that Minnesota stayed up there. California makes sense because of the weather. You got plenty of areas of the state where the weather isn't where you get decent caching weather throughout the year.
I mean, Minnesota, the number 1 cacher, it's got to be a guy because no woman would do this. 5,221. A woman would be like, no, I'm not doing
that in the winter in Minnesota.
Yeah, only a guy would go out and do it, would be crazy enough because the woman would be like, no, not that. Can she be
That's
because she's
crazy.
smart? I'm saying that because she's smart, because men are
Yeah.
stupid.
But
Yeah.
it does vary in the numbers of the number ones only in each state. It does vary quite a bit. So you've got someone like in Arizona with 3,500, and then in Washington, which is after Arizona, is nearly 5,000. So it's more of a
Crazy.
consistent. It's consistent of streakers, like in terms of the top 30 streakers, rather than just the
Right.
one or two high streakers alone. So
Utah's got 5,400. I mean, wow. New
Yeah.
Jersey 5,500. North Carolina
go.
6,000. 6,300. That's the highest.
Just for your information, I actually feature on this list. Just to let you know, I'm 5th in New Jersey. So there you go.
Get out of town. Are you really? You're
Yeah,
lying.
yeah, I am. Yeah, no, I
Number
am. Oh,
5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that is you. Yeah.
That's me. See, there you
You're
go.
actually on the list. How about that?
Right.
Here, give me one of those. There you go. It's for you. He's on the list. This is the first thing you look for. You're like, am I on the list?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for California, I'm probably somewhere around number 79,000.
For the record, Illinois, I am definitely not on the list. I am, 600. I think my record's like 150 or something like that. 120.
There you go.
Wow.
What's
Skippy
another?
said, I've only done 32 days.
That's another interesting concept, though, too, is that the 1, 2, 3, 4. I did all that in Australia, and I did it, and I moved my house 5 times. I've moved work twice in that time period as well. And yeah, then I finished it in Australia before I even moved here. But because I've moved here now, then that resonates with New Jersey stats. You see, so yeah, that's interesting as well.
Right.
But as much as you travel and nomadish as you are, you could easily do this again. Easily.
No.
You could. What do you mean no?
Yeah, but not when I come back home. When my car breaks down and when I'm back home and I'm broken down for 3 or 4 weeks at a time, that's annoying and it goes out the window. So it's a lot of stress. I'll be honest with everyone. Whoever streaks and is still on a current streak, congratulations. And I tip my hat to you because that's a lot of work, people. It is a lot of work, and you know what? Keep it going. Keep it going if you're on a streak, and yeah, or have like me. I had a number in mind, and my number was 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a good one.
So easy.
Mine,
to remember.
I was just winter came, and I was like, I'm done. This is dumb. This is dumb. Yeah, I was like, no,
Did you hear my story though, Scott? When I got to day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 1, 2, 3, 5. So the last day of my streak had to end. There was 3 brand new caches published right near my home, and I couldn't get them. And the people that published them were actually at my house, and we were having a barbecue at the time, and they were laughing their heads off, saying "ah ha ha," ha. And they were watching my blood pressure boil, and because I loved FTFs as well, and so I was like, "Oh, this is killing me." So
the FTFs,
so yeah,
I've got 10 years. I've got an FTF a month for 10
Yeah.
years. That I've got. That I still. With Cody finally caught and passed me. He's still doing it. I did it for 10
Still
years.
doing it.
Still doing it. He's crazy. Crazy. Yeah. I did 10 years. I was so happy to end it. Oh my God. I was so happy when it was over. Yeah.
The risk of speeding tickets is enough. Just saying.
I mean, when in the beginning it was super easy, but then I got hard. I mean, after 2010, when the golden age, when everybody started caching, it got a lot harder because there was more cachers.
Right.
It used to be in 2008, 2009. One would go live 5 miles away. I could literally eat dinner and still go get it after dinner, and it would still be there. Like now it's like if you don't get it in like 15 minutes, forget about it. If you don't leave when it posts, you missed it. You're gone. You're not going to get it. At least in my neighborhood, in my area. If you wait, you're done. Don't even bother.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why Cody, like, oh man, the poor kid. Yeah, he gets like when it gets to like the 15s and the 20s, he starts getting a little itchy. It's a little itchy for him. Then if you get like 25, 26, he gets really itchy. And it's super hard in the winter because not that many come out in the winter. Not that many new caches come out, so it's even more difficult. So yeah,
and you can't plan for it either. That's another thing. You can't actually physically plan for it.
No.
Other things you can plan for a normal streak. You can plan for it. You can go, okay, I'm going to get one cache that day.
Yeah, right.
I'm not going to get the one after that. I'll just get the one. That's it. And you can plan for it, but you can't plan for an FTF streak.
Right? No, you cannot. No.
So there you go. There you go.
Okay, Chad's out. Josh, Craig, you got anything else?
No, that's it. I'll be on the road from next week, so you'll see a different background. That's all. So yeah,
You'll be on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Next week. Okay. And yeah, I've talked about everything. All right. So let's talk about last weekend. Hey, I got like 330 or 40 last weekend.
Really?
I cranked it. Yeah, I
Jeez.
absolutely like.
What'd you do?
We did a power trail in Western Illinois, I think it was.
Tell me, what was your log? What was your
What was my log?
Geocaching is fun.
No, it wasn't that one.
Whee!
No. So far this month, it's September 4th. I have found 355 caches this month.
Oh,
and it's September
wow.
4th. And I haven't found one since Sunday. Yeah, this week I found 355. It was a good weekend. It was, trust me. No, mine is like out this way. This was in my path. Thanks for the hide, I think is what my token. Should I change it to geocaching is fun?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a good weekend. It was good.
Hmm.
A bunch of people did some. I actually had my 7 fizzy this weekend. How about that? I did that.
Oh,
My 7 fizzy. Been sitting on that thing on 6. That stupid 1 4.5. I can't get. It's like impossible. There's like at least I should say in my neck of the woods, not maybe somewhere there might be plentiful other places in the Midwest. You can't find them. Nobody does a 1 4.5. So I finally got one. I went and bought Chad. You remember how we talked about this in the past, Chad? We talked about golfing poles. You know how I have my pole. So wasn't cutting it. This thing is 30 feet up the goddamn tree. So I went on Amazon and I got a pole for painting.
Okay.
It's a 5-foot pole that extends to a 24-foot.
Yep.
And then this is so genius. I'm so smart. And it's got a 3/4 because it's a painting pole, it's got a 3/4 screw thing on the end. Okay, like the universal screw thing.
Right.
So I went and I looked and I found a boat hook. The hook boats, like the,
Nice.
yeah,
Hey.
right. $10 on Amazon, money. So got that, screwed that pappy on. Now I got a hook at the end of it. Oh, it's like I am like Aquaman out there, except I'm on land with my little lance with my hook on it. Right.
Thank you for commenting on this because I've got an extendable window washer pole that has the same screw-on end to it that reaches 24 foot long.
Hook.
And if I ever my 20 foot long, if I need that extra 4 feet, I might be able to use it. Either that or I can duct tape the two together.
Yeah, you do that too. So yeah, so that was one of my purchases last week because I knew I wanted to. I didn't know that's how I got my 1 4.5. Is that there are a group of caches in a preserve half an hour away that were like
4.5. I got 9 of those.
Yeah, see, I now have 7. So yeah, so I had to go get one. So, but I needed that. I knew it was super high up, so I needed that pole. So I spent the money because I'll use it again. So yeah, that's added to my repertoire of tools. Tots.
Chad, what a lot of people don't understand is Scott holding up a 24 foot pole is the same as you holding up a 20-foot pole. Just saying, it's
exactly
it's the same.
Exactly.
It's the same height.
Yeah, I understand that.
Just to throw to throw more fire logs on the fire. There was a 4.5 one, right? And I couldn't reach it, even with the 24-footer. I couldn't reach it. I was literally a foot effing short. If I was like 6 foot, easy, I could have had it.
Oh, there you go.
No, 6'5".
See, I've got 40 4.5s. I need a 3.5. I need 3.5, 4.5. So I've got 5 of those, and 5 4s. I've got 5 of those, and the next one I've got 2 that are in the 7s, and then 3 that are in the 9s. Everything else is over 10.
I'm almost at an 8 fizzy. I need a couple for an 8 fizzy. That's it. And I got 8. It took me forever to get 7. So I'm in no hurry to get 8. But yeah, so I was excited to get that one. Finally get that thing off my list. That one's
well done, man. That's a lot of work. So well done. Well done.
Yeah, a lot of work, a lot of money to actually no, a lot of money. It was the pole was $30. The was $10. It was $40. I'll use it again. It's not like it's part of my top.
Part of your kit.
Yeah, it's part of my kit now, man. It's nice. So yeah. Jim Stark says, put your boat hook on your Christmas show wish. Oh, it'll go on my Christmas show wish. Don't worry. The pole and the hook. Don't worry, dude. They'll be on there. Yeah. You'll be like Namor, the submariner. All right, guys, that's the show. Everybody, thanks for calling in. Another cache of coffee in the books. Craig, you took calls. How was it? Guys, you didn't know, Craig was call screening tonight. How was it?
Yeah, it was good. There's two people that knew that was the two callers. So there you go. They were very, very impressed about my my answering the phone as well. You know, good evening, GCPC. Craig speaking. And they're like, oh. So there you go.
We're not saying you're no bueno.
So guys,
or where's no
we're
bueno?
We're trying to get him prepared for the next One Up Me contest. 'Cause I didn't want to throw him to the wolves with a One Up Me, because like that's so he's got to he had to start answering calls. So yeah, we should have a call screener, guys. So if you call in, you can talk to Craig.
Yeah.
I
can say as many H's as you want. That's right.
I'll hate you all day. H.
Exactly.
Guys, next week's show, as Craig alluded to, and this was not even planned, honestly. This is totally weird. Next week's show, guys, we're talking, are travel bugs dead? That's what we're talking about. Because are they? Because seriously, what's else? I mean, honestly, I don't see them in caches. I see them at megas.
Mm-hmm.
I see them in my cache, in the one on my porch. But like, I don't see them really. I mean, not coins and not. I mean, travel bugs.
Yeah.
Right.
How often do you see travel bugs?
We'll talk about it during the show, but yeah.
Yes.
We should get more callers next week for the travel bugs. We should get more.
Definitely.
Yeah, that usually garnishes a lot. Yes.
Yeah.
That's opinion-based ones. Usually get the good ones. So, guys,
Scott
that's
will be
next week's
calling in for sure.
Are travel bugs dead? That is next week's show. So, all right. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, callers. Thank you, listeners. We appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. Thank you for listening. Thank you for letting us come into your ears every week for the past, oh my God, 2007. How long is that? I don't even know. So, okay, here we go. Let's close this show out. Guys, we'll talk to you next week. Everybody be safe. Be well. We'll talk to you. Please join us again every Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central as we stream live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and on our website, geocachingpodcast.com. The archived video versions of our podcasts are available on our website or on our YouTube channel, and the audio versions are available wherever you find your favorite podcast. If you like the show, please head over to Apple Podcasts and rate, review, and subscribe. We really appreciate it, and it really helps the show when you do. If you prefer to watch the show, make sure you click that subscribe or get notified buttons to know exactly when we go live. And hey, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron of our show. With tiers starting as low as $5, you will get a ton of additional information, extra video, extra audio, only available to our patron members. Please head on over to patreon.com today and subscribe. That's patreon.com/thegeocaching-podcast. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Cachly, Logwork, FTF Geocacher Magazine, the Max Suds Body Company, Practical Geocaching, Art and Crafted, PatTags.com, Geocaching Adventures LLC, and GeoGo. Please visit our sponsors, and when you make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. That's all we got this week, so we'll see you next week talking geocaching, taking your phone calls. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones. We'll talk to you guys next week. And we're clear. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for calling in tonight and checking in and joining us tonight. You guys are absolutely appreciated. And we will talk to you guys next week. Be well. Be safe. Everybody have fun. Go, hey, it's a CeDo season 2. Go get a CeDo.
Oh, yeah.
Go to a CeDo this weekend. Do that.
Not quite this weekend.
All right, guys. Be well.
Two more weekends.
Bye-bye.